Hello, friends. Glenda Mollett here, and welcome to my craft room. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located on the west coast of Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. And tonight, I am hoping, fingers crossed, that we'll get some scrapbooking done. I am playing with a new streaming software tonight, and I don't know whether it's going to work or not, but so far, I'm good to go. So now we just have to see if anybody joins me. Now I do want to go and check and make sure it's on YouTube. Okay, it's not. Why is it not live? Oh, yes, it is. For some reason, it's not showing me on YouTube. So why is that now? Hello, Norma. Hello, Kim. Okay, so Kim, looks like you're on YouTube. So it must be live on YouTube. I don't like when things don't work. And oh, look at that. I am live. Okay. I'm live there. I'm live on Facebook. I've shared to my group. People are commenting. Hello, Christine. Yay. So I am trying out a new streaming software because the software that I've been using for the past 3 or 4 years jumped from $100 a year to $500 a year. And I'm not going there. So I found another one. So far, I only have one issue, but I will get that fixed. The only thing is that my little face that used to be down here in the corner is now over here. But I can turn it off. See, it's gone. And then there it's back. And then, woohoo, there we are. And then if I want to add, oh, fun. Okay. Sorry. Am I making you seasick? I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah, I've been live on both for 3 or 4 years now, Christine, with my former streaming program. I don't know why things have to change. Really honest to goodness. So anyways, so tonight, oh, it's even got a countdown to tell me how long I've been live. That's not good. Tonight, I'm going to do the first 2 pages of Wildflower birthday scrapbooking kit. So we will be doing this in my scrapbooking club in June, I do believe. I think it's in June. So I go live when we decide on what kit we're going to do. I go live 4 times. The first one, I show you how to cut it, prep it, organize it, and get it ready to go. And then the next 3 ones are pages 1, 2, and 3, and they're double layouts, so they're left and right. And I am going to do page 1 left and page 1 right tonight. But I'm just noticing that my little labels are falling off. That's not a good thing. Okay, so I'm gonna flip you around and go through a couple of things because it's new catalog is coming, which means In Color Club, product shares, Summer Creative Escape are all open now for registration. So the Summer Creative Escape is going to be in, oh, can somebody tell me if that is clear for you if you're watching this? Just let me know whether it's clear or whether it's a little bit foggy. I'm not sure. Anyways, Creative Escape, there is in-person and virtual. The in-person is Saturday, June the 7th. The virtual. Oh, look, it's Grandelia. Hello. Clear. Good. Perfect. Well, that's step one. Okay. In person is Sunday, June the 8th. You get kits for 6 cards, goodie bags, early bird cards if you register before the 18th of April. If you've been a past Escape attendee, you get Elite Stamper gift. There's pillow gifts, prize patrol, in-person gets a silent auction, in-person gets food, and if you're virtual, you get postage from me to you. That is $90 a person, and it's registration is open now. Early bird registration closes April the 18th, and final registration date is May the 1st. Hello, Kim. Oh, thank you. Kim says she doesn't comment very often because she watches me on her TV. Ah, that means I'm huge. Oh, hope the pores are clear. Okay, so that's open for registration, and I put a link in the description of the video to register for that. And I have the Storybook Friends class is open for registration now. That one is in May. The Inside Pop-Out Avid Funfold class is also open for registration, also in May. And then with the new catalog, there's going to be product shares. You get a little bit of everything, a little bit of all the designer papers in the catalog and online exclusives, and the ribbons. You get 2 yards of each of the ribbon. And my In Color Club is open. Now, I should say that the Creative Escape is open to anyone, no matter where you live. Because if you live in Canada, then $90 gets you the kit. If you live outside Canada, $40 gets you the tutorial, the PDF, the exclusive videos, and an invitation to join us on Sunday, June the 8th to stamp. So it doesn't matter whether you are in Canada or you are in Australia or you are in Germany, you can still join us. And the In Color Club, unfortunately, is Canadian only. And each month we're going to do a different color. And I've changed things up a bit this year because people commented last year that they ended up with too much cardstock of the same color. So we are going to do a package of cardstock each month. So it runs May, June, July, August, and September. So in May, we're going to get a multi-pack of the new In Colors. And then June, July, August, and September, you can choose whether you want another one of those or you want to get one of the other families like neutrals, subtles, regals, or brights. And that way you're going to get cardstock that you want. And I'm also adding in a sample of the two-tone cardstock this year. Because let me tell you, that stuff is fun. And you're going to see a bit of it in person tonight because these scrapbook kits use the two-tone cardstock. So here's the Wildflower birthday, and these are the 2 pages that I'm going to do with you tonight. Hello, Kathy. Did I say hello? No, I didn't. I did not. Okay. I'm getting my step-by-step instructions out for the first 2 pages. Oh, wait a minute. That's page 2. This is page 1. I wondered where the puppies were. Isn't this cute? They have pictures of puppies. I love it. So this gives you, at the beginning of the little booklet that you get, first of all, it tells you what you need to do it. It tells you what, if you do it according to what they say, it gives you the size of photographs you need. Then it gives you step-by-step cutting instructions for all of the papers. So this paper here, you cut this. And then if you see this little scissor icon here, hello, Kathy. That means that that's your first cut. So you don't cut this first, you cut this first. And then it goes through all of the papers and all of the pattern papers and all of the two-tone cardstock and the white cardstock. And then it gives you It gives you letters on there. See that? It says 2C, 2I, 1M, 1N, 3D, 3M, so, or 3H. Those are the little stickers that I put on when I prep my kits. If you see one that does not have an asterisk after it, that means it is the main pattern on the paper. And this is the other side. So that one, 1M would be light, and 1N has an asterisk, so it would be dark. And then when you get to the pages, it tells you match your photos on these ones, flag the ends of these ones. Some horizontal paper pieces meet in the center of the spread. To keep them lined up, you can mark placement lightly with a pencil before adhering. And then that's to do for both of the pages, both the left page and the right page. And then for the left page, this tells you how to assemble it all. Hello, Joanne from windy Alberta. Oh man, we had amazing amazing weather today. I went out for my walk and I walked part of it without my coat on. I was so impressed. I wore just a light windbreaker and no sweater. Spring has sprung. Okay, so we have 2 pieces of designer paper because those are the background pieces. And then we have 1A and 1J. So A goes on the left and J goes on the right. And how do I know that? Because right here it tells me there's A and there's J. Okay, so it says adhere 1A. So I'm looking, that's 1A. Adhere B, C, D, E, F, and G. There's D, E, B, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Wherever G is, there's G. Okay. Adhere prepared H and I. So H is a photograph and I is a photograph. Okay, so now if I flip this around to the other side, the pieces I have left over should be for this page. So there's J. These keep falling off. I've made up some new ones. These lasted quite a while. These are just Post-it flags that I use. Okay, so I want J, and then I want K, A, K, L. That must be L. Yeah. K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, and S. Okay, so that's the right side. We're going to do the left side first. Now it does say to prepare put your photos on your mats. I don't have photos. What I do have is these. Now your kits always come with these. These are photo placement holders, and you can add them on here like this. That tells you what size photo needs to go on those pieces. So how was you guys' weather today? Did you have spring weather? I know in Alberta, in some areas, they had winter again. So I have this temporary adhesive. And I'm just going to mount my pretend photos on here. There's that one. So that's a 4x4 photo. This one is a 3x4 photo. Sometimes when I put my photos on here, I don't use the size that they tell me to use. Can you imagine going rogue like that? Mine was similar, or yours was similar to mine. Yes, I actually walked very close to your house today, Norma. We managed to get up to 50 degrees. Ooh, yay, Christine. That's awesome. Okay, now this is going to go on here. First of all, I have to flag the ends of one M, N, O, and P. Okay, so I need. That's the next size. That's over here, though. That's for the second page, so I won't do that yet. No. Okay. Now, what I want to see is the little scallops go down. So I have to turn this around because the scallops go down. And then we're going to attach. Hello, Eddie. Sunny until about 4 and the crazy wind, then rain, then snow, flurries, but need moisture. Oh man, snow in Alberta. Do you guys do this when you're auditioning a piece on your cardstock on your project? When you're ready to put adhesive on it, do you just flip it over even though it's the same on both sides? I do. And the reason I do is because I didn't a couple of times, and then you turn it over and you end up with something, some mung or something is on the other side. And then you've wasted that whole piece of paper because you can't put it on your card if you got mung on it. Oops. Okay, now this one is going to go up against the right side. I had to think of which side that was. And centered in top to the bottom. And I think, yes, it is a 1/2 inch. So that's 2 squares on my grid paper. That one, and that one. Ah, there we go. Yay! A is down. Adhere 1B. Okay. So now is when I need to get my ruler out because I'm adding pieces and it tells you how far down they need to be. What it does not tell me is how far over it needs to be. Well, that's not good. Must go right to the edge then. Let me just audition these. B and C. And then we'll take this. Yes, okay. So this one is going to go right up against the edge, and it is 1.5 inches down. So I get my trusty quilting ruler. Oh man, apparently words are going to be really hard tonight. So please excuse me if my words don't come out right. Get my adhesive on here. Now, use my little trusty ruler, and it is 1.5 inches down from the edge, from this edge here, and right up against it. So I'm going to put that right there at the 1.5 inches, right up against the edge. There we go. Hello, Allison. Glad you could make it. So if you are interested in coming to the Creative Escape and you would like to ask questions, send me an email or a Facebook message. And I'm happy to answer your questions. Okay, this one is 3/4 of an inch down. 3/4 of an inch down. So the cards, I'm not collaborating with anybody this time. I'm doing it all myself. So all of the cards, all 6 cards, plus the 2 early bird exclusive cards, plus the Elite Stamper status gift is all my creations. And I am so excited that everything is done except the Elite Stamper thing. Yeah, which is unusual for me. Okay, so I adhered 1B, 1C, 1D. Okay, so we need 1D, 1E, 1F, and 1G. And there is a link to it in the description of the video. So if you're watching it on Facebook, it's probably up above. And if you're watching on YouTube, it'll be down below. Okay, so I'm going to add 1D. So 1D is 4 inches up and right against the edge. So this is two-tone cardstock. This is what I was talking about. You get a sample of this in the In Color Club this year. So it is light on one side and dark on the other. It's not really, this color, there isn't a lot of differentiation, but there is a difference between the two. So 1D. One D is the light one. And it's going right up against the edge. Oops. Got to turn this around again. It's going right up against the edge, just like the other ones, and it's going 4 inches up from the bottom. And it goes this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4 inches up from the bottom, and it's going to go like that. There we go. Now 1E. So who out there has been to one of my creative escapes before? Just do a hands up or shout out. There we go. Now that's now 1F. 1F. I know some of you out there have been. Oh, Norma says, me. Yes. Thank you, Norma. They're a lot of fun, aren't they? And I hope that you're going to enjoy the projects this time. The early bird bonus cards are fun folds. I did a survey after the last one, and I had a couple of suggestions that fun folds, masculine cards, and techniques and coloring. So I've kind of covered all of those in the new cards this time. Okay, F is 3 inches up. 1, 2, 3 inches up. So it's just going to overlap that a little teeny tiny bit. Like that. It's a great time. It is. Now, Allison, I do believe, yes, you've been to a couple of them. Come on. Now, this one is G. Eddie and Sherry were at the last one. They did the virtual one. And this is 5 3/4 of an inch down from the top. 5 3/4. Now, why is that? That does not look right. No, That's because it was the wrong measurement. That was supposed to be 5 3/4. Uh-oh. Lots of fun. Yes, Allison comes with her sister. Oh, something new I've added this time. If you are an elite stamper, which means you've come to one of my creative escapes before, and you bring a friend, even a new to me friend, if she comes with you, she's going to get elite stamper status too. I love giving things away. Okay, there, that's that. Now this one is 4 1/2. 4 1/2. So that's just right up against that. Sure, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. I don't know why they overlapped some and didn't overlap other ones. Who knows? Anyways, hello, Susan. Oh, Susan's registered for the Creative Escape with her sister-in-law, whom I've known for years. Okay, so now we're going to put the photograph keepers on. And this one is going down 2 1/4 inches and 1/4 inch over. Okay, so we're going to stick this here at 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch over. And 2 1/4 inches down. That's going to sit right there like that. Susan, you're only late if I'm no longer streaming. And then you're not really late. You're just watching the replay. Okay, now this one, there's 1/4 inch in between those two. So that goes there. This goes here. There we are. We got our photos. Yay! Now, what I didn't get out was the stickers. So let me just go in here. I love how this all comes in. Ooh, there's 3 sheets this time. This all comes in a neat little Ziploc bag. Hello, Mary. Oh, you've been cleaning your craft room? Oh, good luck, girl. Oh, man. Okay, so these are push-outs, also known as die cuts, and they come with the project numbers on the back, noted on the back. So I know that this one is for page 1. So we'll just pop that one out. So I was playing this afternoon. Each week I go live up to 4 times a week, depending on my classes and stuff. And next week I am going to be featuring the Spotlight on Nature bundle, which is on the last chance list. I was going to feature some new stuff, and I thought, no, let's play with the old stuff because we've all got them. You got a nice crafter math? Good luck. Okay, one more here. So I decided that Spotlight on Nature for next week, and then the week after, I'm going to be using Playing in the Rain. Now, Playing in the Rain was one of the very first creative escapes we ever did. Shanna and Carla and I. Okay, so that's it for project 1. And this is another sheet of push-outs. And that's 2 2 3 3 3 3. And then there's an extra one. So we're going to use these two swirly doodles, but this swirly doodle is extra, plus a whole bunch of these leaf push-outs, but I don't need those. Now this is stickers, and this doesn't tell you what page they're on, so you kind of have to go by the picture. You love the ephemera? Ephemera. Oh, I always say that word wrong. So Penny, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I mutilated the word again. Okay, we need to put this big blue thing is going on here. And then special day goes on top of it. And then the cake goes there. And that's it for the first page. And this time there's no overlapping of the photographs, so I don't have to worry about cutting the sticker and making sure that I can still slide the photographs underneath, because they don't have any over top of the photos. This is your journaling spot, and they do not tell you where this goes, so you just kind of eyeball it. First of all, let's get it straight. Oh, here comes my sneeze, people. Oh, pardon me. Okay. Kind of in the middle, I think. We'll just go right about there. Now, how does that look for straightness? Good. It looks good, good, good. Now, that. Now, they say everything is flat. Do you guys, those of you that scrapbook, do you put dimensionals? Do you use dimensionals on your scrapbook pages? Does it make your page thicker? Okay, now I need to put a little bit of glue on the candle because I don't want it to tear off. We'll just do that. Oh, just about dropped my glue on the floor. And this is going to go right about there. Now, special day goes on. Whoops. Let go. Well, they say to do it like this. So let's do it like that. Oh, I know whose special day I'm going to be using this page for. This is perfect for Miss Maggie's birthday in June. There we go. And there's page 1. Brenda uses them, but carefully. Cleaning the craft room is always a bonus. Yeah, it is, Christine. Every once in a while, I take one of my drawers and organize it and turf out the stuff I don't want anymore, because I'm afraid if I do what Mary is doing and get in there, I won't surface for days. Okay, I think that's good. This is a little crooked, but I think it's just my photo placer that's crooked. Now, what I do right on the back is I write on there, what is this one called? This is called Wildflower Birthday. Oh, my pencil. Page 1 left and the date. And I put my stamp on it. There we go. Oh, hi, Jess. It is pretty. And Maggie's birthday is going to look perfect on this, don't you think? Okay, that's page 1. That's page 1 left. Now we'll do page 1 right. Jessica McKay is the mother of my darling granddaughter. All right. So this is where I'm supposed to flag these things, M, N, O, and P. So first of all, let's get our photo place holders onto the white. So we need 2 of those and 1 of these. Oh, thanks, Christine, Mary. Hello, Alice. Oh, there's 2 here. I don't need 2 of them. Just need 1. Now this is just temporary adhesive that I'm using here. It's called Hermaseal, and I just get this off of, oops, there's 2 here too. I just get that off of Amazon. We used to sell it years ago, Stamping Up did, and I bought some, but I've since run out. So I had to go buy more. Okay, so now I want M, N, O, and P. M, N, O, and P. Okay. Now, it says to flag the ends. So I want them kind of to be the same. I didn't know either, Jess, until I started making it, and it's going to be perfect for her birthday. You started cleaning your craft room a couple days ago. It was a disaster. Oh, Jess. I hear you, girl. Okay, these are different lengths. So I want to make sure they're both down at the bottom. Where's my instructions? I need to see what I need to. Yeah. Okay. So when you are flagging the end of anything, including when you're making a card, the easiest thing to do is to find the center, and I use my grid paper because it's handy. Find the center and trim up, cut up the center as far as you want to go. The further up you go, the more steep your flag is, like that. So that's about good for me. And then you go from one corner to the top and then the other corner to the top. And by doing the center first, you get equal points. And then we're going to do the same thing here. Now I want the flags to be the same. So I'm not going to cut them on top of each other because that's too many layers and I will ruin it. I'm going to put this on here, line it up at the bottom. Yes, if you don't know this about me yet, you now know how OCD I am. She does love pink. Miss Maggie is a pink person. Okay, so I got these 2 together now, and I've measured the center, and I've measured how far up I'm going to go. So we'll just go here. Jess, how did Blake enjoy the Minecraft movie today. I bet he was super excited to go. There we go. Okay, our flags are done. Now I have to figure out one is light and one is dark. So I need to go back to that cardstock, and I'm looking for M and N. So the longer one is light and the shorter one is dark. The longer one is light, the shorter one is dark. There we go. Okay, got it. So the first thing we're going to do is put J on there. He loved Minecraft movie. I bet he did. I'm glad he got to see it. Minecraft is very popular with half of my grandchildren right now. Okay, now the scallops went down, I believe. Where's my page? Yes, scallops went down, and I'm putting them all on this end, this side, because it has to match up with the other side. So I'm going to put it on here, and it was a 1/2 inch. I can stop it from moving. Put that on 1/2 inch. Put that on 1/2 inch. There we are. Perfect. Now let's test and see if I got it matched up. I did. Ooh, not bad. See, it's supposed to match there and there. Yay. Oh, hello, Miss Maggie. I love you. Okay. That over there. I don't need all of that stuff now. Now it says adhere K. 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 This one. And this one is going here like that. And this is where you have to make sure. Oh, that one, it doesn't matter because it doesn't go right up against the edge there. So I don't have to worry about being anal about this one. Soon, sweet pea, I will be up there to see you soon. We took the cover off of our trailer today, which means now I have to get busy and get in there and clean it. Speaking of cleaning your craft room, I'll be cleaning my trailer. Now, is this square? Let's see. 9 by 9. Oh, it's not. Uh-oh. Okay, it goes this way. Goes this way. And it is going on 1.5 inches down from the top. Get my little ruler out here. That way. Put this on here. Let me make sure that I got the right size. Yeah. So it's going to go this way. 1.5 inches down. Okay. There's that one. Now we're putting L on. And I'm going to make sure that this gets the same height as the other one. All right. It's going this way. And it's going at 3/4 of an inch down. 3/4 of an inch down. So right there. Now, before I push it down, I'm going to take this and I'm going to take this and I want to see if it matches up. Oh, perfect. Almost like I know what I'm doing. I'm just not quite sure why they wasted all this paper underneath. So if you were doing this, you could put this piece on and then just butt, what was that, about 2¼ inches? Just cut that at 2¼ inches and butt that right up against that one, and you won't waste all that paper. That's just weird. Okay. So that was K and L. Now M, N, O, and P. So M goes on first. 4 inches up from the bottom. And M, I took the numbers off. M was the light one, right? Yes, M is the light one. That one. And it's the longer one. Okay, so it's this one, and it's going on this way. If I hadn't taken off my sign, it wouldn't have been so hard to do, but I did. Now you could also just write on them instead of putting Post-it flags on it. You could write right on them, but the designer paper, sometimes it's difficult to write on. Okay, it's going this way and it's going 4 inches up from the bottom. A bit more complicated than a card. Well, yes and no. If you're OCD, yes, it is a bit more complicated. But if you're not, if you don't mind just putting stuff on and eyeballing it, then it's really not that complicated. There's that one. Now, N goes on, and it is interesting. They put the line, 5 3/4 of an inch down from the top. And this is the dark one. Yeah, so we'll put adhesive on the light side. These kits, if you are not a scrapbooker, and I am not a scrapbooker, apparently. I don't think of myself as a scrapbooker, but I have lots of scrapbook pages. What did I say this was? 5 3/4. They're perfect because I don't want to have to think about what the page is going to look like. I'm just going to be able to put it together. I have a pencil mark here where I marked it, so I'm just getting rid of that. Okay, now we have P, and it's going 4½ inches down. So let's put that out of the way. How many times do I say to myself, don't put adhesive on over top of your page? And I still do it. I do this in a scrapbook club. We have a little scrapbook club. We meet once a month and we create these scrapbook pages, and it's a lot of fun. It's 4½ inches. 4½. Go. And one more. We're almost done. It's not complicated, and I probably make it more complicated than it should be because I have to measure everything. This one is 3 inches up from the bottom. 1, 2, 3. But you can see how they overlap. So if you're not into measuring, you don't have to measure. You put this one on and then you overlap that one a bit and you overlap that one a bit and then this one overlaps that a bit and that's it. Now we're going to put our photo spots on. So we'll put Q on first, one of these ones. Now the problem I have with these pictures is that I don't have a printer that'll do 4x4 pictures. So I am in the middle of getting one, 2 1/4 inches down and 1/4 of an inch in. Okay, so 1/4 of an inch in. I have been researching them and I have to get a new one because I have a selfie, but it's really old. 2, 1, 2 1/4. It's really old and it doesn't talk to my phone. So it's complicated for me to print, but I did it. I made the Christmas albums and the northern grandchildren have them. And there's 27 photographs in each one. Okay, now this one goes 1/4 of an inch over. 1/4 of an inch over. Brenda, do you measure like this when you do your scrapbook pages? Allison, you scrapbook too, don't you? You can crop 4x6 to fit 4x4 size. Yes. The issue I have with that is because my phone doesn't talk to the printer, I have to upload it to a program. And when I put it in the program, it explodes it. And if I cut it down, yeah, it means the photographs are really tiny. Apparently my blade really needed to be changed. I got lots of flags on this one. That's why I want a new printer. I want an up-to-date one. Okay, so that's 1/4 of an inch down from this one. Or I guess I could always just put them on a stick and go and print them at Staples or Walmart or something because they have the print stations there. Jess says I don't scrapbook. Okay. Not everybody scrapbook. So this one goes this way. And it's going to go right here. There we go. Yes, I can print 4x6, but I tend, because my arms are so short, I take a lot of the pictures up really close. And by the time I take a 4x6 picture and cut it down, I'm missing half of the photo. I need to learn to use my selfie stick. That's what I need to do. Okay, this is going on right here, like that. So we'll get adhesive on that. Either that or my arms have to get longer. When we were away in Raleigh, I learned a cool trick to do a selfie using the back facing camera so that you can squish it down so it's 0.5 instead of 1 and you get a wider angle. Walmart quality isn't very good. Oh, yes, there's that about it. I think Staples is a little bit better though. Brenda, you eyeballs it? Oh, good for you. Ah, Mary got back into scrapbooking since Stamping Up got all the stuff from close to my heart. That's when I started back into it too. And then I cleaned out my shelf that I had all my scrapbooking stuff on, and apparently I've got like 5 scrapbooks up there. Who knew? I totally forgot. Hey, that's it. There's no stickers or anything on this one. So we are done. Move stuff out of the way so I can do this and do this. There we go. Oh, look at that. They almost match. For some reason, this one should be, that one didn't go in the right spot. Oh, Sugar Shack. Oh, well, we're going to let that go, right? We're going to just let it go because it's going to have there. You won't even tell once you get it into the scrapbook. You're not even going to be able to tell. The flowers on this page, aren't they pretty? I agree with you. Yes. Imagine a blonde-haired, sweet little child, probably wearing pink or purple, because those are her 2 favorite colors. She might even wear the dress that I got her for her birthday. You never know. Okay. So this new program didn't turn out too bad. Okay, here I'll do a slideshow for you. Or maybe close your eyes a minute and I'll back up my phone. Ooh, I forgot to plug my phone in. That's not good. Let me do that. Okay, close your eyes for a minute. I'm going to lift this up so I can get more of the page in there. There we go. So there gives you almost the full page. Look at that. Oh, that's cute. That's so much fun. I love it. Oh, somebody just registered for my Creative Escape. Woohoo! Who is that? Oh, Allison, thank you. Allison's coming to the Creative Escape. Yay! All right. Woohoo! I like that part. It's easier to go from, see, and then I can do that, and that little one flops off to the side, or I can do that and it comes back. And then if I double click on that, it goes there. And then I can't bring me in though, when I've got this one full. Interesting. They did turn out, nope, that's not what I want. Want that. There. It did turn out really cool. I think it's pretty. And you know what? The whole kit is this pretty. I'm going to have to make sure I take my selfie stick to the birthday party with me so I can take some wide angle pictures. Here, let me show you. So there's page 2. So we'll do that next week. Next week? Nope. Next week's Easter. I'm not live next week. So in 2 weeks. And then we'll do, that's page 3. And we'll do that. Oh, let me see. Let me see. So the 26th, and then the 3rd. I would come if I wasn't on the other side of Canada. Oh, Mary, you can join us virtually, though. It's exactly the same thing, only you use your goodies instead of my goodies, and we create together online. It's on Zoom. It's a Zoom class, and we have breaks and we have fun. All right. So I hope you get to be crafty this weekend, or if not, I hope you're outside enjoying the wonderful spring weather. I planted my peas yesterday. Can't wait. They'll probably be ready to pick when we're away in June, but that's okay. My neighbor will enjoy them. Thanks so much, everybody. Now, the problem is, where do I find my button to end? Oh, there's the end stream button. Oh, good, Mary. Yeah, just go to the link, and if you've got any questions, just send me a message. I'm happy to ask questions. Yes, perfect. Okay, now that I found the end stream button, because I was reading the instructions for this program and it says, don't forget to hit the end stream button or it won't end the stream and you never know how long you'll be live afterwards. Oops, wouldn't want that to happen. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day, your weekend, and I will see you Monday afternoon at 4:00 p.m. Pacific time for the start of the Spotlight on Nature Week. Stampin' Smiles. Bye for now.